Good morning. I was sitting here in this chair. I don't feel 100% better, I don't, but I was sitting there thinking about the holidays. Do you feel like the holidays are losing their meaning? You know, when you're younger, you got kids in the house and stuff like that. It's nice to celebrate the holidays, and there's those who don't celebrate any type of holiday, and that's fine, but don't knock those who do, okay? Don't knock those who do celebrate holidays. But to me, I'm going to speak for myself, it's like the meaning. Good morning. The meaning doesn't mean what it used to be. It doesn't. It's like the feeling that you used to get, the older you get sometimes, and it may just be the world that we're living in right now. Everything feels different now. It's like, if you want to look at it from a spiritual point of view, it's like some type of energy, some type of force has come in and like stole the meaning. Thank you, Jonathan, for giving me this. Has stolen the meaning of what it truly does mean, because, you know, it's like supposed to be, you're supposed to celebrate everything within your heart. It's supposed to come from a heart-centered space, but it seems really hard to get in the mood. Get in the mood, and granted, excuse me. See, I don't like this. I rarely ever get sick, ever. But it just seemed like they've lost their meaning. And it really does. You feel you lost your joy. Yes. Kind of like the Grinch who stole Christmas. He didn't have no love in his heart. He didn't. Yeah. And he just want to make everybody else miserable. Rosie, is that you, honey? Come on, you're a little baby. You got to come in the house. Come on, get in here, Rosie. I thought I seen your body going across the porch. Come on, you got to come in, Rosie. Excuse me. Okay, Rosie, honey, you stay out there and you sit in that chair. You just cry. Well, see, you don't want to have to cry. You don't want to cry, but I know it's hard, especially if you feel all alone during the holidays and stuff like that, and being alone all throughout the year. Anyhow, when the holidays come along, it makes it worse. It does, and nobody wants to be alone. They don't at all. Yeah. Oopsie. Come on, Rosie, honey. Celebrate the truth, the honeymoon of God, I believe. Yes. Yes, it's commercialized. And a lot of people go into debt for the holidays. They do, for Christmas, and that should not be. It should not be. You had to go into debt because you may feel, well, I've got to buy gifts for this person, and I've got to buy gifts for all of these people and stuff, and if you don't, they make you, it's like, nobody forces it, but it makes you feel like you feel guilty if you can't give to others. And I think that's another reason people, it's like it's losing its meaning because, yeah, commercialized. It's become very commercialized, and shouldn't be that way. It should literally be right there. It's the love. It's the love that you give another. That's when it's boiled right down to it, right there. Yeah. You're not buying any gifts this year. It's too much. It's a lot. I remember my mother, she would buy gifts for all the grandchildren, and she couldn't afford it. She could not afford it. And I would send them money. I would. I'd make sure I sent money ahead of time before Christmas because I knew she wanted to go out and she wanted to buy gifts for her grandchildren. Yeah, but if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You can't, and you shouldn't feel bad. You should not feel bad if you can't afford it, and you shouldn't feel bad if you don't get no gifts. That sounds kind of funny. Don't you feel bad if you don't get no presents from people, or you don't get as much money as you used to get for Christmas? Because guess what? Everybody's falling on hard times. That's right. Hello, Yankee word. Yeah, so you don't think, well, they didn't get me nothing, so I'm not going to get them nothing. Well, maybe they couldn't afford it. Maybe they went into debt every single year or did without in order to give you something, and this year it's just not possible. You just need to love. Just give them some love now. That's right. You should enjoy being around them. That's right. Have a nice meal and just get together and sit around and talk. That's the best gift. It is at times. It's nice to give gifts, you all, but people go overboard, and it truly it loses its meaning. It loses its meaning, and it's hard to get into the spirit. It is. This year you don't buy anything. Yeah. Guilt trip. They do a guilt trip on you. That's what they'll do. Make you feel guilty. And just think, some people will shy away from a family gathering or going to a Christmas party because they don't have the money to buy anything. Yeah. Like it's not to come. You've been doing your own traditions alone for some time now, you all. So yeah, it's like the holidays have lost their meaning, and they have. Not for everybody. I mean, it's still fun for children, and it's okay for children to have something to do. It is. And again, if you don't believe in celebrating holidays, do not knock someone else just because they do. You're not supposed to let anybody judge you, even for a new moon festival, if you read it in the Bible. That's right. Even if they want to do a new moon festival, you're not supposed to let people judge you based on stuff like that. That's right. The exact same thing yesterday to your daughter. Yeah. Empty seats. That's right. That were full last year. It's true. The new norm, stay alert before your game lots bad people. Yeah. Just, it's all different. I guess now we're realizing that we got to take reevaluation. We look at our lives and see what really matters and what's worth thinking about, what's worth your stress and what ain't worth your stress. You don't really want to be stressed at all. You don't. No, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. And you can't make it. You can't make it like that. You can't. You can't bring it back. Yeah. Well. Oh, sweet Jenna, honey. Yeah. Lisa B., we know what they do, but yeah, we're not here to talk about all the evil about holidays and Satan and stuff. No, we're not. People are aware, but let's do this. If you want to celebrate Christmas and you want to do it from a place of love, you go ahead and do it. Any other holidays, birthdays, and stuff like that, you go ahead and do it, and don't let those who like to speak out against it get to you, because it brings down the atmosphere. Okay, we're having trouble struggling in this world to find peace and happiness and love, and we don't need stuff shoved down our throat. Okay, we don't, because you know what? We're going to vomit it up. Just vomit it up. That's right. Yeah, I removed your comment. I did. You watched the leaves You watched Leave the World Behind last night. Ah, I've never heard of that before. Yeah, they hijacked the spiritual meaning, you all. It's all about love. It's all about love on the inside of your being. People aren't the same either. They're not. They're not the same on the inside. Not all people, but some people aren't. And some people, it's really hard for them to get to that point of love, that position of love right there. It is. It's hard for them to come from a position of love on the inside of their being because of how they feel on the inside of their being right there. Yeah. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning.